Going, lads?
Good.
Good, you're all well. Transition year students from De La Salle. We've got Robert Frost, Aaron Walsh, Sam Walsh and James O'Shea. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Welcome. And we also have Andrias O'Brien, teacher.
Hi Damien,
How's it going? And also, not here, but fully part of the team, Jack Sharvin. You're here this morning with a little model of a Formula 1 in schools competition. Aaron, you're going to talk to us first. What's this all about? Tell me about yourselves.
So we are Velocity Racing, a group of 5 TY students from De La Salle College who joined together and entered the Formula 1 in schools competition back in October of last year.
James, what is Formula 1 in schools? Tell us a little bit about it. Pull the microphone a bit towards you there.
So it's an international STEM competition that's run in secondary schools where we design and make a miniature F1 car. So it involves the use of science, technology, engineering and maths, and it's a student-based competition.
Okay, and Robert, what did you have to do to compete and to get into the national finals?
Well, we had to design this car on CAD, or computer-aided design, and we got help manufacturing it from WIT, Waterford Institute of Technology, that helped us to manufacture it. They let us to use their 3D printer and their CNC mill, and Art Scullomara helped us with the manufacturing of the wheels. Then we had to create 2 portfolios for the car, which we gave a verbal presentation on, and we also had to obtain sponsorship, which we'd like to thank our sponsors, Tom Murphy, Car Sales and Azori, which we look forward to working with in the future.
And Sam, how did you get on in the finals?
On the day we did extremely well against tough competition. A lot of the teams up there had been up there before, so it was our first year going up. In the end we won 3rd place overall. Coming 3rd allowed us to compete in the F1 Schools World Final, which will be taking place in Abu Dhabi next November.
So you're going to Abu Dhabi?
Yeah.
Tell us the Abu Dhabi joke. Anybody know the Abu Dhabi do joke? No? Okay, let's learn about the Abu Dhabi joke. Andreas, you're going to Abu Dhabi. This is fabulous.
Yeah, it's a major achievement from a really awesome crowd of young men, you know. So they've done a savage amount of work, Damien, up to now. We came 3rd in our national finals, which is a huge thing for the school and for the lads and for everybody involved. It only starts here, though. You know, we're in a position now where we have to get ourselves to Abu Dhabi. It's going to cost us a lot of money.
They don't pay for it.
No.
You have to fundraise yourselves.
Yeah. So the background to this is that it's a global competition basically that's self-run by students. So everything that they do, even coming in here today, they organise themselves. So that's the backbone of it. So yeah, we'll be looking to get there. And it's
how much do you have to raise? Aaron, have you been told how much you have to raise?
Around 25,000.
25,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So yeah.
James,
Yeah.
how are you going to raise that?
Well, it's all sponsorship based, so I suppose in the near future we'll be reaching out to local companies to hopefully get involved and back us on our mission towards the World Finals.
It would be great, Robert, to go and to get that money raised.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame to get this far and not go there, isn't it? Wouldn't it?
Definitely, it'd be like a fantastic opportunity to reach the World Finals and all the opportunities that would come with it.
And for people that don't know, Sam, STEM is science?
Science, technology, engineering and math.
Okay, so it's basically the whole gamut of subjects that the government is really trying to promote and trying to say this is where we want our next phase of engineers in all different walks of life coming from.
Yes, promote engineering, maths, technologies, just to students, secondary school students.
And you'd learn a lot over there, would you, Aaron?
Yeah, we would. You know, it'd be a great experience, just experience different cultures
and also bouncing ideas off other finalists that are over there and getting to meet people, and
Yeah.
it'd be just an amazing experience.
Yeah, another aspect as well, just to mention, is the fact that because the guys came in 3rd position, what they do is they collaborate with another international team. So we're linked up with another team in Dubai from in the UAE as well. So we basically start up a new team with them and enter together. So it's not just, you know, getting the maths, the science, the engineering and so on and so forth, but it's the social thing of it as well, kind of communicating and trying to sort out. Even yesterday, the lads will tell you we had a pretty daunting morning trying to contact the guys out in UAE.
Go on, tell us, Robert.
Well, the communication barriers are difficult due to the country that they live in, and it was an interesting experience, but it was definitely worthwhile.
Are we talking phone calls? Are we talking emails? Are we talking what?
We're talking to them on a video link, but they're not able to use Skype because it's banned in their country. So we used a different platform which works there.
What did you use?
It's a WebEx, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so even simple things like that, trying to communicate and
it's
trying
a
to...
huge barrier, yeah.
Plus, there's the time zone difference as well. Like they're 3 hours ahead, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like we were up early yesterday morning.
Absolutely. Sam, are you excited about all this?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. This is working during the summer on the project as well, and then at the end of it, getting to represent the country in Abu Dhabi. That's going to be mad.
And the model is here in front of us. We'll be putting it up on Facebook later, and we've got this Formula Ones in schools and the model there and the 3D printer and everything like that. Like the amount of work, Andrias, that the lads have put into this.
Yeah, you can't put into words like the focus and determination that the 5 members of the team had, and even to get to a stage where you can produce a car, let alone turn up at a competition with everything else that goes along with it, pits, boots, organising uniforms, getting their social media correct, doing all their marketing and the sponsorship. Like for young lads, it's immense, absolutely immense. And again, like representing the country, extraordinary.
Aaron, do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy doing this work? Like, does it seem like homework and sort of stuff like that, or when you're involved in a project that you really love, how does it feel?
It doesn't seem like homework because it's doing something you enjoy. Doing it with your friends as well. It just makes it all better.
How do you work together as a team, James? Pull the microphone over there towards you. Do you work well, or is there somebody dominating, or how do you work? Because obviously part of this whole thing is this idea of collaboration and teamwork.
Well, yeah, as we went through the project, certain people's kind of talents kind of came through more. So
Go on,
throughout the whole
give us an example.
throughout the
Who's the annoying person?
Well, I have to say, Robert is extremely talented.
Oh, extremely talented, not annoying.
Using SolidWorks and CAD. So, but Robert likes to get everything perfect, and it has to be perfect. We can understand that, but Robert has to be pushed for time. So
Robert's a perfectionist.
Yeah. So yeah, there has to be a bit of leadership going on, and so we got there in the end. And we did extremely well.
Because that's great, because that dynamic of how lads work together, because you would have your foibles, Robert, that you're saying, this has to be right, because if it's not going to be right, we're not going to progress any further. And then you have the lads pushing you, is that right?
Yeah. Well, it's a really good experience because all different. Like when we're working with our team from Abu Dhabi and Dubai, we'll be sharing ideas back and forth and communicating. I know it'll be very interesting.
And Sam, you're getting on well with all the lads?
Oh yeah, like on our team and on the Dubai team, that everybody's just like, we have a common goal, just to end up in the podium at the World Finals. So we know what we have to do and it's going to work towards that.
How are you going to raise 25,000, lads?
Well, we have a sponsorship strategy that will be set out to each companies that we approach, and that's a tier system. So depending on how much sponsorship the companies would like to give us, they get different amount of rewards. So that's our approach towards that.
How long do you have to do, Andrias, to get this?
Well, the competition is being held in Abu Dhabi in November, so we have a couple of months to get ourselves on the road, I suppose, as such. We'd like to get our plans and some kind of strategy nailed down with the other team in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
That's the plan, and then take it from there. But we're kind of focused now at this stage. After meeting the other team yesterday, it's kind of really driven us forward.
Very good. Robert Frost, Aaron Walsh, Sam Walsh, James O'Shea, Jack Sharvin, who isn't here, Andrias O'Brien. Thank you very much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
The very, very best of luck. We'll have the stuff up on Facebook later, and stay with us just for another few seconds.